Hello, this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you for joining me today. How are you all? Coping with the heat, I hope. I'm back today with another little video for you. Not a project today, but I want to show you some of the projects, well actually all of the projects, that I made on a recent team weekend. I tend to attend, I like to attend Stampin' Up events. It's lovely being in the same room as people who have the same interests and all love Stampin' Up. And so we get together, and I'm fortunate in that my upline, Sam Hammond Donald, arranges retreats and weekends, but also her upline organises things, and because I'm in Sam's team, I'm eligible to go to Michelle's, and in fact anyone who joins my team is also eligible to go to Sam's events and Michelle's events. So I want to show you now. Normally Jez and I go to these events together. We met, I think it must be 5 years ago. For 5 years we've known each other, and we go and we usually just chat and wander around and have a bit of a chat and a nosy. This weekend we actually made loads of projects. You can see here we actually did loads of crafting. I don't think I've ever done so much crafting in a weekend as I did this one. It was really fun, so I just wanted to show you all the glorious projects that we did. So we had some make and takes that were designed by Michelle, which I'm going to show you first. This was the first one. Michelle had designed this. It was using the envelope. I don't know if you can see, these are envelopes. You can't really see very well, but they're envelopes, and they've each got a little card in them where you can put pictures and journaling. And there are long, thin envelopes that are in the catalogue. And such a fun little album, and Michelle had made it with my memories on the front here, but because it was very soon after my mum had died, I've said before, I was in two minds about whether to go to this weekend because I wasn't really in the mood for having a good time, but I was really glad I went. It really did me good. But I thought I'll put memories of mum in here, and I haven't yet gone through and found photos, but I thought it'd be really lovely to have an album that, you know, rather than wading through all the albums, I just have a few very special photos of her with me, her with her grandchildren, her with my dad. Thought that would be really nice. So that was one of our projects that I completed. Look at that. Yay! And then the other one that Michelle did was actually this card, except hers was much more complicated than this. It was kind of in a box that you had to pull down. Just does my head in, all of those things. So I decided to make a very much simpler version. So it's got not quite level here, but one of the butterflies from the Brilliant Butterfly dies, I think they are. And then when you open it up, got two butterflies flapping around. I think it needs another little one here. I might add a little one there later on. So I simplified it, but it's still, and it lays flat like that. So how can I show you? So like that, so that you can see. If I hold it up like that, can you see? So that you can have it laying like that. You could put your message here. So that's really gorgeous. I like that design. And then we had, so those were the two projects that Michelle designed. But then we had 6. I think they were called technique showcases. So people that had designed a project, and we moved around in groups of 6 and made each of their projects. So this one was, oh no, this was a paid class. This Heidi Smith, Flutter by Heidi, did an extra class. And sorry, quick slurp of tea. And this was one of her projects. Unfortunately, it was right at the end of the Sunday afternoon, and Jez and I had to leave, otherwise the traffic would have been too awful. So we didn't get to make her other projects, but I've got all the instructions, so I will do that. But this, look at that mechanism. Isn't that brilliant? And of course I've still got to put a sentiment on the front there, and then something on each of these, but I can do that. So I thought that was brilliant. Like I said, just a little bit of finishing. Most of them need finishing as well. And then, now I can't remember the girl's name who did this. I want to say Crafty Claudette, but I might be wrong. It might be someone else. And it's, I don't know if you can see the texture on the camera. Bring it up. I don't know if you can see that. It's our linen paper, and it actually is fabric. I didn't realise that. It's self-adhesive. You peel it off the backing and it's self-adhesive. But so she's made it like a little canvas, and then we had this easel to stand it on. So we made the canvas, and then we got an easel to stand it on, so you could just have that on display. And that's sweet. Thought that was lovely. And then we did this one. This was Lisa Cornwall, and she did the painting with bleach technique. So we had our aqua painters just picked up a little bit of bleach, and the bleach bleaches out the colour of the card. So this isn't coloured, this is just with bleach. So that was a fun technique to try as well. I think this was Jill Tustian. Is it Jill? Yes, I think it's Lucy Tustian. Yeah, sorry, it's not Jill. Lucy Tustian. And this was to demonstrate the partial die cutting technique. So you can see that these have been die cut, but they haven't been die cut all the way through, so they're still attached to the circle. So that was fun to do, and we've got an envelope to go with that as well. So how pretty is that? And again, I'm going to put a greeting on there at some point. This one was fun. This was with Ilse, I think, one of the Dutch demos, and this was made in a salad spinner. So we had a piece of paper with blue tack that we put in the middle of the salad spinner and then dropped ink on it and spun it, and this was the result. Isn't that fun? I thought that was great. And then I've just added the thanks on there because that will be a thank you card that I can send somebody. And then the final one was this one. This was Kate Bolt, made this lovely card. This is Cottage Rose, I think this set is called. We've got a bit of linen thread here tying it, and then a bit of linen ribbon as well. And then it opens up. I can get this off. Opens up like so. How gorgeous is that? And we even stamped inside here. I don't know if you can see there. We stamped inside, and then all this is waiting for is for something to be written, a greeting to be written on there. And then I guess you could put a panel on the back to put your proper message on, and then a greeting on the front, obviously, as well. But that was lovely. So those are all the projects which were really fab. I was really, really glad to do all that crafting. But also I just wanted to show you, we did an envelope for that one as well. So that's nice. Just before we go, I just wanted to show you these. Several people had been allocated. I think they needed to make 6 name cards or place names each. So this was my name badge. I think it was made by Liz Yule, who's Old Stable Crafts. I've got one of our gnomes on it. And then this one was my table place name. I don't know who made that. I don't know who made it, but it's lovely. Like the colours. So yeah, so just wanted to quickly show you all these projects. So these really give me loads of inspiration. I'm not sure I can use my salad spinner for that though, otherwise I won't ever be able to spin salad in it again. Loved the partial die cutting. Quite like the bleach, but it's not quite accurate enough for me. You can see in some places I've used too much bleach, so you'd need to practice a bit to get it perfect. It's not quite perfect enough for me. Loved the linen paper and this little canvas. Loved doing that. Love this mechanism. I think I might do my own version of that if I can remember how to do the mechanism. And I like this butterfly card as well, where it pops up, so I might do a version of that as well. And then the album, of course, yes, I love that too. So, hope you've enjoyed seeing those. I really had a fun weekend. If you join my team, you'd be able to come as well and have a load of fun as well. All these products, so all the materials for these were all provided in the cost of the weekend, so there wasn't anything extra to pay. And it was just a really fun, chilled, lovely weekend. It was just what I needed actually at the time. So yeah, so do join my team and come along next time. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed seeing those projects. Don't forget, all of this stock is current, so you can buy it from my online shop if there's anything there that catches your eye. All be listed below in the description and linked to the products. Just click on one of the products and it will take you through. And I'll see you again soon for another project. Thanks for joining. Bye.